Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good day to my supervisor Puan Umi Hayati binti Ahmad, my co-supervisor Dr. HAMBALI bin BOEJANG, my panel Dr. IHWAN GHAZALI and Dr. KHAIRUM bin HAMZAH. Today I will be presenting my Bachelor Degree Project 1, which is titled The Design and Development of a Pineapple Planter Machine. For the outline of this presentation, I will be dividing it into 4 sections, which is Introduction, Literature Review, Methodology, and Expected Result. The pineapple, Ananas commusus, is a fruit-bearing tropical plant stated by Morton Julia F. 1987. Pineapple has been cultivated commercially in greenhouses and on numerous tropical plantations since the 1820s. Pineapple is recognized as one of the 50 plants that changed world history. Pineapples can be consumed fresh, canned, or made into juice, said by Azhan et al. 2011. In Malaysia, the pineapple industry has been around for over a century, said by Rajendran St. 2013. The majority of pineapple production is attributed to extensive peat soil farming, as example in the state of Johor, as shown in Figure 1.1. Figure 1.1 is the pineapple farm plantation site that has been used as our research site. In relation to the technology implementation, the status of mechanization in pineapple production varies across the planting stage. Land preparation is the first step in ensuring proper conditions for crop production. Pineapples can be planted on a variety of land. Tilling the land and bed preparation are fully mechanized during the land preparation stage. Surprisingly, only a handful amount of research has been conducted on modernizing pineapple production. Even though pineapple production-related technologies have attributes of the second industrial revolution, there is a tremendous opportunity to push the entire sector towards Industry 4.0 in order to implement modern technology in agricultural sector. From the cultivation to the harvesting phase, pineapple production needs a huge quantity of manpower. Malaysia still lacks technology implementation in pineapple production, particularly in the cultivation phase. This is because sucker planting still depending on labor manually, which is time-consuming and labor-intensive. The purpose of this research is to overcome the current challenge encountered by pineapple farmers and to develop an improvisation to the level of mechanization of the pineapple planting system, specifically in Malaysia. For the research objective, the first objective is to design and develop a system for pineapple planter machine that can reduce the use of labor and save time consumption regarding pineapple cultivation work for pineapple plantations in Malaysia. Next, the second objective is to analyze the design system of the pineapple planter machine and the mechanism used to deliver the machine's function. For the scope of research, to perform literature review on topic-related journals, articles, and books. Next, the utilization of SolidWorks CAD software to design the mechanical system to deliver the function of the pineapple planter machine. Next, the design analysis study of relation and comparison between first-order calculation and computer-aided engineering CAE simulation. Next, to study and develop the engineering design phase based on the fundamental of design and development of a product. Next, the current state of the art for pineapple production in Malaysia from the perspective of mechanization and automation. And the last one is the study on implementing modern technology in agricultural sector, which is broadly aimed at improving productivity and quality of crops by their farm mechanization and a better management of machineries. There is 5 topics that will be selected to be discussed in this literature review, which is pineapple fruit, pineapple plant sucker, pineapple cultivation, mechanization of pineapple cultivation, and engineering design phase. Pineapple fruit. Pineapples are grown primarily in Johor, Sarawak, Sabah, Kedah, Selangor, Penang, and Kelantan, stated by Abu Qasim et al. 2010. According to Department of Agriculture, In 2016, pineapple is grown in Malaysia on an area of approximately 10,847 hectares, with an estimated production of 272,570 metric tons in 2015. Despite increased output in Malaysia, fresh pineapples exports have been consistent since 1975. The figure shows the variety of our national pineapple. Pineapple plant sucker. For the best sucker seed selection procedure that will boost production, Haji Norman, in our personal communication date on 6 March 2022, recommends that we use a sucker seed with an average length of 30 to 60 cm. The figure shows 3 types of sucker, which is soil sucker, air sucker, and stalk sucker. Pineapple cultivation. The pineapple sector in Malaysia is unique in that over 90% of the crop is grown on peat soil, which is considered marginal for most other agricultural crops, stated by Madlin 2009. Because of the potential returns after 16 months, a growing number of businesses are interested in planting MD2 variety of pineapples in mineral soil, stated by Madlin in 2009. The approach of using silver shine plastic for weed control is essential for pineapple growing in mineral soils. This is stated by Haji Norman in our personal communication on 6 March 2022. Mechanization of pineapple cultivation. The status of mechanization in pineapple production varies across the planting stage, stated by Cotabato 2015. In the planting stage, a semi-mechanized planter was developed, stated by Hassan et al. 2009 and Ahmad et al. 2013. So the figure shows a semi-mechanized planter that was developed. Pineapple suckers are loaded in a bin mounted on a tractor. 2 operators sit at the rear of the bin, take the sucker one by one, and plant them in the ground while being pulled by a tractor, stated by Badr Abu Bakar et al. 2021. Engineering design phase. This figure shows the 5 phases of design, emphasizing the crucial matter of design problem formulation, which are formulation, concept design, configuration design, parametric design, and detail design. This is the method approach introduced by Rudolf J. Eggert, 2005. For the proposed methodology, this is the flowchart of the project. It consists of 2 sections, which is PSM1 and PSM2. Formulation phase. In formulation phase, there is the house of quality, engineering design specification, and make or buy list. This is the table of house of quality that will be used to plot the engineering characteristics and customer requirements. Next is the engineering design specification. In the table, there is the feature, requirements, and specification. Requirement is the customer requirement or customer needs, and specification is what we will be targeting for the product to meet the requirement. Make or buy list. So this is the table of make or buy list, where table 3.3 is the list of parts to be made and table 3.4 is the list of parts to be buy. Concept design phase. In concept design phase, there is concept generation, concept selection, and final specification. Concept generation. Several sub-functions such as sucker planter, sucker feeder, sucker container, and mechanism are going to be studied for the concept solution. Next, the table shows the total number of combinations for the pineapple planter machine concept. From the tabulated concepts, the possible combination will be about 81 concept combinations for all the sub-functions altogether. This number is gained from the concept combination calculation, which is 3 sub-functions times 3 times 3 times 3 other sub-functions equal to 81. For concept selection, this research approach will utilize weight rating method to help assist in the decision making. The criteria and percentage division execute for importance weight in the table was decided through discussion with the supervisor Puan Umi Hayati binti Ahmad and my co-supervisor Dr. HAMBALI bin BOEJANG. according to the requirements given by Mr. Haji Norman bin Sharom, the owner of Pineapple Plantation site in Segamat, Johor. This is the table of final specifications. It will be obtained after taking consideration from both customer requirements and also engineering design specification. Configuration design phase. In this section, I will be explaining about computer-aided design drawing. For computer-aided design drawing, I'll be using the SolidWorks software version 2019 with legitimate license and certificate available in CAD Studio 5, Faculty of Mechanical and Manufacturing Engineering Technology, Technical University of Malaysia, Melaka, UTEM. Parametric design phase. For first order calculation, there is 4 formula that will be used in calculating von Mises stress, normal strain, and factor of safety. For design analysis through computer-aided engineering, we will be using the finite element analysis FEA feature in SolidWorks, and the result will be displayed as in figure. The figure shows an example of FEA of the femur bone in SolidWorks. All the result and data will be tabulated in the table. After that, we will do the calculation for percentage difference. Detailed design phase. Products part list. This is the table that will be used to list out all the parts and components of the pineapple planter machine. Next, detailed part drawings. Next, the assembly drawings. For bill of materials, the table shows how we will list out all the part and components. Prototype fabrication. For several special purpose parts, the fabrication of those parts will be machined. The prototype that is planned to be made are planned to be half-scale and can be categorized as beta prototype or work-like prototype, which means it will be using the material that is similar to the actual production material and able to do testing on the function. Beta prototype, also known as comprehensive prototype, with more attributes of the finished product. Expected results. The experimental procedures of gathering data for this research will be proceed in the next phase, where the results, data and analysis to be studied will be tabulated and illustrated. The CAD drawings of the pineapple planter machine will successfully being designed by utilizing SolidWorks CAD software. The designed pineapple planter machine, specifically the sucker planter as shown in the figure, will be a reliable design after it is undergo the design analysis through FEA feature in SolidWorks CAD software. The pineapple planter machine will be fabricated as a beta prototype. Next is the Gantt chart for Bachelor Degree Project 1. This shows the work progress, comparing the expected and the actual progress. Putting it in a nutshell, as conclusion, the literature review beneficially helps in information collection and gathering to establish this research. Next, the methodology of the research has been successfully structured to further in next phase. A broader picture of expected result for the pineapple planter machine to be developed can be understood. That's all for the presentation of my Bachelor Degree Project 1. Thank you for your attention.